the Cedar-IBSI Fintech Happy Hour, and I'm in conversation with Yash from WYLD. So Yash, welcome to Fintech Happy Hour. How are you liking the event?
It's been great so far. A lot of interesting folks around here.
How are you approaching the Fintech Happy Hour with WYLD?
For us, it's just meeting interesting folks. So we've come primarily from the marketing space. My earlier company was in the marketing domain.
Right.
So I think these events really help us connect more with the fintech circle, meet other interesting folks, figure out what's happening in the space.
Correct. Firstly, looking ahead, what do you think is like the biggest hurdle in your fintech segment?
So for now, things are going pretty well for us. We have a really good demand from users and brands.
Right.
But I think because it's something sort of new, different that we are building. For us, it's constantly trying to figure out what's the next right product to build, what's the right, what the future of our product will look like
Right.
in the social currency space. So just sort of continuously trying to figure out what's the right product to build with people.
Right. So, like, what do you think is your X factor, like as a fintech?
So in the entire B2B domain, I think right now in the fintech space, everyone's focused very much on the infrastructure, payments and all of that, right? I think what we are very interestingly trying to do is combine social context along with the payment.
Right.
So, if a payment is happening, also try and capture who is making the payment and to whom, right? And between that, make additional commerce happen.
Right.
So
Right.
that's, I think, something we're trying to do differently.
As per our earlier conversation, I was talking to you about how content creation right now is only very segmented to Instagram. So,
Right.
how do you think you can like leverage that and bring content creation to other platforms?
I think it's already happening, right?
Right.
Everywhere around us, like even at this event, right? You're shooting
Yeah.
content and not just for Instagram.
Correct.
So I think it's just happening all around us. As a platform, as a early company, we sort of ended up choosing to focus on Instagram, but very soon we'll be on LinkedIn and everywhere else, right? YouTube, LinkedIn, you got to be everywhere else.
Correct.
The world's just getting more and more digitally connected, and you'd like to be a part of the entire ecosystem.
Absolutely. Lastly, what do you think WYLD is doing to cater to the underserved or unbanked, or maybe like creators that are really new in the game? How do you think you're catering to them, or what's their driving force to join WYLD?
Our fundamental belief is that everyone has a circle of influence, right? So earlier, content creation, influencers were terms used only for the bigger people having millions of followers and celebrities.
Right.
India has about 500 million people with smartphone access, with internet access, connected digitally, right?
Right.
And we as a company want to end up reaching to all of these folks. So
Absolutely.
the vision is big.
That is quite interesting. Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you
a
so
chat
much.
with me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the